we're going to do a deck profile on the Victini Vmax deck we've been playing today. I've been at it for a few hours live on Twitch, so if you guys haven't followed, feel free to follow. I've just turned into Twitch affiliate, so yeah, pretty gassed about that. We're going to be streaming throughout the week multiple times, trying to get our algorithm up, and yeah, we're going to try and show the deck that we play most today on stream. So this is for YouTube, so I'm going to cut this out and show this on my YouTube because it's free content, I suppose, and we get ads now, so double ads. So yeah, we'll start off with the deck profile. We're going to go for a Karuuda V. So I'm going to explain like my choices and my thought process behind building this deck. I saw a list that came up on one of the Facebook groups, and it sort of like sparked an idea. Like, this deck's actually really good. If you read Victini Vmax, max victory does 120 with 2 energies, and it does weakness against Asian. So it's not a bad choice, this format. I mean, it does do get battered by water, and there is quite a bit of water in the format, but at the end of the day, max victory is a decent card, and a decent attack even. And yeah, so I thought I'd build a deck showing what, because it was quite impactful last format, so I thought I'd do a reminder for you guys that Victini is still around in the format. Keep an eye out for it, and Path to the Peak is really good in this deck as well. So, alright, enough chitter chat, I'm going to get straight into it. So, Karuuda V is there for consistency, and it's another starter card to lessen the chance of we doing a mulligan. So we get searched for our deck for 2 cards, put into our hand and shuffle the deck. So it's not too bad, gives us a bit of utility, and then obviously we play 4-4, so 4 Victini V, 4 Victini Vmax, and then Crushing Hammer is an option that we put in because we want to try and disrupt our opponent and then take advantage of the max victory. So although we don't have wasted turbo out energy anymore, except for like obviously Spreading Flames is good, but you need them in a discard pile, which we'll get onto in a minute. So we want to try and disrupt our opponent, and then the Evolution Incense is just to get our Vmaxes online. Fan of Waves, quite a lot of special energy in the format. That's from what I've seen and from other deck profiles like top 10 lists. So I thought I'd add in Fan of Waves along with a Tool Scrapper, which I think is really good right now. And then Quick Balls, just consistency. Switch is just there in case we need to switch out of a status effect or to switch into another Vmax. Path to the Peak, probably one of the best cards in the game right now. It turns off Shadow Rider, and it shuts off a lot of rogue decks as well. And it's just a good card, and we don't like have any abilities whatsoever, so it's good. Max out on the boss's orders, max out on the Marnies, just more disruption. Boss is just good for sniping Vmaxes on the bench or Vmaxes in general. Research. So research is important because we can just like ditch. We play like 14 on purpose. So 14 might seem like a lot, but we play it on purpose to take advantage of Spreading Flames. Right hand, really good cards. I was thinking about cutting it because it's just a one of, and if you see it, it's great, but there's no real way to search it. Potentially might be cutting this, but I think it worked well from the time I tested it. And then Air Balloon, more switch utility, but again, we don't really switch that much. So potentially these 3 cards might be changed in the future, but I'll do an update when I do change them. Rugged Helmet, it's got slept on, to be honest, especially with the energy disruption. We want to try and implement into our strategy. So we want to play Rugged Helmet to slow the opponent down, and then 14 energies to pitch off either research or so we can just get our Victini Vmax online like straight away. So that's the deck. Really gonna keep it short and sweet, and yeah, not too bad. I really rate it. I really do rate the deck. So if you guys want to see more content, check out my socials down below, and then check out my Twitch where I'm going to be streaming more often. So watch me come and test out these sort of decks and building more decks in Pokemon and in Yu-Gi-Oh! So see you guys soon.